Hey y'all. Um, some of y'all has been saying that y'all don't feel loved. And that's actually sad because you are loved. Everybody is loved. It's sad to think that y'all don't believe that y'all are loved. Because y'all are. Even if you don't feel like it or if you don't believe it, you are. You're loved by God, by Jesus, hopefully by your family. You're loved by your pets too. They'll love you no matter what you do, which is actually kind of sad because you could do whatever you want to them and they'll still love you. Unless if you like, I don't know. But your dogs, your animals love you. Let's have a snake, then they try to eat you. But, you all loved. No, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, like yesterday, and they were saying that they don't feel loved and that they don't belong here, that they don't have a purpose, which is kind of bizarre because everybody has a purpose. There was you out of a quadrillion heavy cells or life forces that could have been alive, and you was one of them. That's crazy because if you wasn't, then you could have been born as something else, like an animal or something, but you still would have had a purpose. Now I know y'all may believe that, oh, I don't have a purpose, I'm not loved, I don't feel loved. Y'all are always loved. Y'all always cared for. I care about y'all. Okay, and even though we may not know one another, or if y'all just see me on these videos, y'all are loved. And that's why I'm making this video, because somebody I know said that they feel like I'm their friend, even though we've never met. And that's actually kind of surprised me, because I don't know, but y'all are loved, y'all are cared for, and whoever I was having that conversation with, I hope you see this, because you are loved, and you do have a purpose. If you didn't, then God wouldn't have put you on this earth. But you do have a purpose, you just gotta keep searching for it. You could, in 20 years from now, you could be the world's smartest dude. Or you could be the world's, I don't know, the world's most helpful person. But anyway, you have a purpose. You could be a background character for somebody's story, but at the same time, you could be somebody's side story, or at the same time, you could be somebody's main character. You have a purpose no matter what. You think that the background characters in like comics or movies, you think that they don't have a purpose? If the background characters wasn't they, it looked just weird. Like the whole time fighting, it's just the hero and the villain with no pedestrians. You see how that weird that is? You need something to actually help, and if you don't like fighting or something, look at books, okay? I don't know what books at, but look at books, my book disappeared. But, look at books, books that there's gonna be some fillers in there, right? But they still have a purpose. Like for the Maze Runner, that book with just random details, that has a purpose. If you don't take a look at sports, right? Most people think that the linemen, right? The linemen looks like some people say that they don't have a purpose, that they're just they. If the lineman wasn't they, then the QB would get sacked almost every time. Think about that. Think about like Alright, think about electricity and wiring. Alright, can't have electricity unless you have a wiring. If you have a wiring, then you can have electricity, but if nobody does anything with that, you have no light source. Yeah, think of a windmill. Most people say that windmills are just dumb and they don't know why we need them. Well, there's wind. Windmills help create electricity from the wind. If we don't have that, then we would definitely be short on electricity. But you are needed, you are loved, you do have a purpose. It's just hard to see y'all think that y'all don't, because y'all do. Anyways, sorry for not posting in a while. When I posted Friday, I think. I know I posted sometime this weekend or whatever. The case for that is I've been busy. I've got my motorcycle license now, and I just got a job. So I will try to post every day, but that's not a guarantee. Yeah, I will try to. My job is on Tuesday and Thursday. It's landscaping. I would try to post there, but if I don't, then I post every other day. But you all are loved, you all are wanted, you all are needed, even if it doesn't feel like it. I don't know if you all seen the show 13 Reasons Why, but if you watch it, it's sad. But everybody in there has a purpose. It doesn't matter if you're the main character or not. They all still played a role, they all still had a purpose. And I don't know, it's just sad to think that y'all don't believe that y'all are loved or wanted or have a purpose in life. I don't know, it's just sad.